everybody, welcome to the Urban Palette Kitchen. I'm Chef Marcy, and today we're going to be making herbed goat cheese and spinach stuffed with salmon and creamy Parmesan sauce. Right here in this part of the video, you guys will see how I made the stuffing. So it's just herb goat cheese, spinach. I wrung it out, all the liquid came out like if you were making a dip, and I seasoned it with some of my zesty lemon pepper, garlic and onion powder, heavy cream, and a little bit of milk. And I mixed that all together until it became a fully consistent paste. Make sure that you guys like and subscribe to my channel. And then I add a little bit of my own secret. I like to add freshly grated Parmesan cheese. So I added that too. In the description box below, I'll leave all the numbers and the full recipe. That is about 1 box of spinach. So it's a full box of frozen spinach. And I just kind of let it thaw out and then wrung it out. For the salmon, I bought 2 middle sections of the salmon. I didn't buy any ends because they're too thin. And I didn't buy the tips because it's too uneven. So I bought definitely just the belly, like this, the middle part of the salmon fillet. So it can kind of be even all the way through. And I left the skin on. So what I did was, instead of making a slit at the top, I made a slit along the side. And I stuck my knife and it kind of created a little pocket at the inside. You see how I'm showing you? And I like to season inside of the pocket too. I use my zesty lemon pepper for my seasoning. So I took that filling and I stuffed it in the inside. Not too much. I didn't force it in there too much. I just kind of placed it in there and let it kind of just work itself out. And I did the same thing to the next one. My husband really enjoyed this stuffed salmon. We ate that as a Sunday brunch and we were ready for a nap afterwards. So after I do that, I add some olive oil to my pan. I place the salmon inside and I let it begin to saute slowly. So I don't go in on a really high heat because I don't want the salmon to overcook quickly or burn on the bottom. And because it's so thick now, I definitely wanted it to cook a little bit slower. I season the top of the salmon with my zesty lemon pepper, a little bit of garlic and onion powder, and some red pepper flakes. While you guys are waiting, I will be dropping my next product. I have some monogram pot holders, steak knives, salt and pepper shakers, and I'm going to also be releasing a journal, a recipe journal where you guys can keep these recipes in and kind of tweak them the way you want to, so you can always have that on hand. In my pan, along with the salmon, I add some onions, some garlic, and some vine ripe tomatoes. That is a little bit of chicken stock that I'm pouring into now. So it's kind of difficult at this moment to build the sauce because the salmon's in there. I place it in the oven for 350 degrees and kind of let the salmon do its thing. So make sure your oven is preheated. So I add the chicken stock, some whole milk, and I season it a little bit more just to make sure that everything is kind of being seasoned all over the place. You don't want nothing bland. Even if you don't season it heavy, everything needs to be seasoned. So I removed the salmon at this stage. I pulled it out the oven. I told you I had it in 350 oven. I removed the salmon to finish making the sauce. So the sauce is going to be a little bit off in texture because of the goat cheese and the Parmesan cheese. So it kind of leaks a little bit different kind of dairy than adding like heavy, when you add the heavy cream. So it can be a little bit off, so you definitely have to watch the consistency. So I add some heavy cream now, and I added some, I like to call it shaker cheese, Parmesan grated cheese. And I add a knob of butter. And this is also a stage where you guys should taste it and make sure it is well seasoned. And make sure it's going to be to your liking. So I let that reduce and thicken. Now it's thick. And I re-add the salmon back to it. And then I kind of baste it a little bit with the cream sauce to make sure that it doesn't, you know, be dry or anything like that. And I served mine with a little bit of grits that I had on the side, and I'll show you guys how I plated it. But I definitely would recommend that you guys do invest in a small piece of fresh Parmesan. It will elevate your dishes so much that you guys probably don't even realize how different it really tastes from the stuff that we buy off the shelf in the grocery store. So I added my grits at the bottom, and then I placed my salmon on top. I added some of the cream sauce, and because it was brunch, we needed to add a over easy egg. And my husband and I enjoyed it so much. I'm sorry that it's kind of off a little bit with the 360 view that you guys are seeing, but please be patient with me because I will get better and my videos will continue to grow. While you're at it, please hit my website, www.chefmarcy.com, and make sure that you like, subscribe, and share to my channel. And I hope you guys enjoy everything you see. And if you find a recipe and you would like me to make a video for it and kind of walk you through it, just go ahead and hit them comments below and let me know what you think. Thank you, and see you guys later.